Janey Godley, the Protestant Scottish comedian who you might know from Have I Got News for You, built her career on addressing taboo topics with unflinching honesty and humour, and from her traumatic childhood experiences, including abuse and the violent death of her mother, to her family's connections with crime, nothing has been off limits in her comedy, and this frankness has not only made her a distinctive voice in the comedy scene, but also endeared her to audiences who have appreciated her resilience and her refusal to shy away from life's darkest corners. And now another dark niche has been carved out for her. She was diagnosed with ovarian cancer in 2021, and she approached this challenge, as she has done so many others in her life, with a blend of humour and candour and openness. And she's made it into a theatrical thing. Her decision to continue performing during her illness is a testament to her character, showing that even in the face of a terminal diagnosis, she remains defiant and committed to her craft. The resulting documentary, Janey, captured this spirit as it follows her not yet dead tour, culminating in a poignant performance at the SECC Armadillo in Glasgow. And the film, premiering at the Glasgow Film Festival, will be a celebration of her life and an unflinching portrayal of her battle with cancer. And throughout her career, Godley has faced both adulation and controversy. Her infamous protest against Donald Trump in 2016, her sharp political satire, particularly through her voiceovers of Nicola Sturgeon, have made her a polarizing figure. And yet she and Nicola Sturgeon have been friends. This was further complicated by the resurfacing of racist tweets, which she has publicly apologized for. And despite the backlash and the toll it took on her mental health, leading to thoughts of suicide, Godley has remained resilient, continuing to tour and engage with her audience until today. And today, from her bed in a ward for palliative care, she now faces end of life. Her story is a survival against the odds, both in her personal life and career. Whether tackling cancer or controversy, Godley's unyielding spirit and ability to find humour in adversity has defined her legacy. And that legacy will go on as she enters her closing phase. And she says, she's not a TikTok. She can't know when that will be, but she has given up on chemotherapy and sort of nasty treatment, which is too painful. And she's resigned to the end. She does this with the same bravery that has characterized her life, using humor to confront even the most daunting of circumstances. I was doing a lesson the other day, and I was talking about the sort of humorous comments which were made by people as they ascended the scaffolding, whether this was to the guillotine or to have their head cut off with an axe. I was thinking of the particularly of Thomas More. Sir, your hand for my going up, as for my going down, I can manage that myself. I just think I just think this sort of gallows humour is extraordinarily impressive. And one of the students said, "Well, surely, when you're going to be executed, why would you be humorous? Why would you be polite? Like, for example, stepping on somebody's foot and apologising. Why would you be polite at that point?" And I said, "Well, because that's what you've been brought up to do: to be polite, to be clever, to be thoughtful, and you practice it through your life, so that at the point when you really need it, at the point when all energy has gone, when all hope has gone, the practice of being brave, the practice of being witty, the practice of being even amusing, thoughtful of others continues. And I think that's that's the lesson of these extraordinary pronouncements. Goody was another one from reality TV. She'd lived her life in public. She lived her death in public. And I hope, I hope. I think Janey Godley is a good example of what we can all aspire to be. She is speaking for us all.